Hello everyone, this is KAHEVA. Who made the pyramid? For what purpose? And how was it made? KAHEVA, the messenger of the knowledge of head, heart, and soul, and the information analyst, will reveal it in 3 times. Let's check the facts of the pyramid. Pyramid is a structure which covers geology, civil engineering, and cosmology, etc. Even with today's science, the same pyramid can't be built. It's definitely not the Egyptian or the Pharaoh Khufu who made it. It's not even the alien who built it. It is certain that human being made it. I'll explain step by step who, how, and for what purpose was the pyramid made. It is a worldwide lie that Pharaoh Khufu made the pyramid during the dynasties in Egypt. This is a fact check. Pyramid was never built by the Egyptian dynasty. The world's top lie is that the pyramid was made by Egyptian dynasty. Archaeology is 100% ethnology. Archaeology is 100% ethnology. So, Egyptian archaeologists insist that their dynasty made the pyramid, and the people who deny this are prevented from research participation. Let's fact check 5 proofs that the Egyptian dynasty did not make the pyramid. There were 4 rooms in King Tutankhamun's tomb. Do you know how many artifacts were found? Do you know how many remains were discovered, including the golden mask? 5,398 relics were discovered. I repeat, 5,398 artifacts were found. People only remember the gold and the golden mask. The truth can't be hid through gold. People who try to figure out can realize the truth. Even if I count all the things that I have, like the cosmetics, phone, my pen, laptop, many kinds of books, etc., they are less than 1,000. In King Tutankhamun's tomb, over 5,000 relics were discovered. Through these relics, we can understand 99% of Egyptian dynasty's level of science, how their food, clothes, hunting, and culture were like. I have no intention to devalue the level of Egyptian culture. I only tell the facts. Among over 5,000 artifacts, there was no technical relic that could build a pyramid. There was no single piece of metal. There was no single iron hammer. There was no single blueprint about the pyramid or the papyrus related to pyramid. Only a ruler came out. However, the degree of precision was no better than the ruler used by today's elementary school student. Why do the elementary schools and middle schools around the world teach the untruth regarding the ancient pyramid? Many archaeologists make a living by lying about the past. Many religious men make a living by lying about the future. Why do people lie that the Egyptian dynasty and King Khufu made the pyramid for 20 years by sharpening the stone and teach it to the students? Because archaeology is ethnology. World's top lie is that pyramid was made by Egypt. Because of King Tutankhamun's golden mask, people became blinded. If you look onto the 5,000 relics, Egypt's level of science was very low. 99.9%. Since the gold is soft, it is easy to handle gold by gilding the wood with gold and decorating it. Gold makes people to be weak-sighted and makes them to close their eyes regarding the truth. The most important thing in construction is surveying technique. In order to make pyramid, precise surveying technique should be developed. Look at the picture. Egypt didn't even have tape measure. Egypt never had developed surveying technique. Among 5,398 relics, no relic which could make the pyramid was found. Only the wood sculpting technology and pictograph were developed in Egypt. Mysterious gigantic sculptures discovered in Egypt were never made by the Egyptian dynasty. Of course, there are sophisticated wine bottle and perfume bottles. They are soft stones, so it is easy to cut. It's a fact check. In King Khufu's time, Egypt was Bronze Age. It was never the era where people used iron. Pyramid can't be made during the time without iron. The claim that the bronze was used to sharpen the stone for the pyramid is a lie. It's a fact check. In order to make pyramid, 99% there needs to be electricity. Without electricity, pyramid can't be made. Egypt didn't know electric power. Egypt kept record about all the history, farming methods, how to fight war, how to give birth, etc. Everything was left on record. However, none of the ancient kings of Egypt left a record that they made the pyramid. Why is it so? Because the Egyptian kings did not make the pyramid. Even with today's technology, pyramid can't be made at all. In Egypt, there are ancient structures that are unaccountable. Those are also not made by the Egyptian dynasty. On the ancient artifacts, for example, on the wall or big statue, pictographs are written. Those pictographs are the scribbles by the Egyptian dynasty. Egyptian kings did not use stone coffin. King Tutankhamun's coffin is wood coffin. Look at the picture. So, the pyramid is not the tomb of Egyptian kings at all. Don't be a slave of knowledge and think about it by yourself. Analyze it by yourself. Pyramid is a gigantic structure which is made of stone. Some people who are slaves of knowledge say that pyramid is a tomb. It's a funny story. The pyramid is not a tomb. It is an object for scientific use. KAHEVA knows the purpose of pyramid construction. I repeat, KAHEVA is aware of the purpose of pyramid construction. KAHEVA of the head, heart, and soul will cover it next time. In King Tutankhamun's tomb, over 5,000 relics were discovered. However, not a single stone product or machine were found. Even the wagon wheel was made of wood. Gold is never great. It only covers people's eyes and throws dust in the eyes of the people. Then, who and when was the pyramid made? Was it the alien? No, it's clearly made by a human being. In order to know who made the pyramid, we should know the Earth history through geology. In order to know who made the pyramid, we should know the Earth history through geology. This is a fact. Climatologists insist that there was ice age on the Earth. Geologists claim that there were great crustal movements on the Earth. Christian scholars say that there was great flood on the Earth. KAHEVA, the knowledger of head, the knowledge of heart, and the knowledger of soul, will conclude. About 6,000 years ago, the great crustal movements, the flood, and the ice age all took place. Including the pyramid, sphinx, etc., are made before the ancient kingdom of Egypt. It was made 6,000 years ago. This means that the pyramid didn't collapse even after the Great Crustal Movement, Short Ice Age, and the Great Flood. Then, who made it? 6,000 years ago, the people on the earth made it. They lived for over 700 years, and they all were genius. If KAHEVA lives for 700 years, I will also consistently study many other fields and make an aircraft that can make a round trip to Mars. However, since the time is short, I just study archaeology, English literature, etc. People of 6,000 years ago became genius if they studied one or two fields because they lived for over 700 years. They developed science throughout various areas. They already discovered electricity and used it. Think from a common sense point of view. Think from culture, technical, and artistic point of view. There is not even 0.00001% of possibility that pyramid is a tomb. All structures are made by certain purpose. KAHEVA knows the secret of the purpose of pyramid construction. I will continue to deal with pyramid. This was KAHEVA, and see you in the next video.